I just started. How is there 7 people in here already? That doesn't make sense. Hello. Eight people. You gotta turn the volume down, otherwise it's just gonna be repeating itself. It's gonna be weird. Is there a knife on there? Get over here.
My phone's on the charger.
Why is it on the charger? Why isn't it charged? Be a full functioning adult with a charged phone.
Where are you going? Stay over there. Wait, there's no one
They
in.
can hear you.
You gotta get over there. What are you doing?
Oh, Marley. What are you doing over there? Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? Come back. Turn the volume all the way
No,
down.
I'll turn. Let me have it.
I'm plugging it in. Oh my goodness.
You
Beat
have-
you up. These people are gonna watch me beat you. Oh, we gotta plug it into one of the
Sometimes.
extension cords.
Don't worry about me.
But we'll have a trailer.
It's too low.
Huh?
It's too low.
It's too. We have a trailer. And the Marley. Is that better? Sir? I can't see any.
Get in the damn shot.
Your butt's in it. Oh, look at that. I can see the words now. Yeah, we're getting ready for Hillary. She showed up for about 5 minutes and dropped a few drops. You need to go higher? Hello.
Stormtrooper boot.
You gotta tell me where to put it. And then, do they need to go higher? It's gonna get a little shaky. It's not an earthquake.
I said hello and I'm right here.
What? I gotta read it. Oh, not much yet. Hello, we're preparing our race week trailer. We're gonna do
Yeah.
race week end of September.
What we're gonna do is use Wendy board and then strap everything down with bungee cords and hope for the best.
We went to the steel yard today, the metal yard, the place where you buy metal, and we like priced out everything and saw what size things come in. So we're planning accordingly. We stacked a bunch of junk on top of the trailer that we're gonna be building the box on top of, and
Yeah, all this is gonna be enclosed.
yeah, we have to build a big box to enclose this all.
And then put a hitch on and put a motor in and a roll bar.
And a roll bar, and a K member, and headers. In a
How-
month.
How fast did this car go already?
They're gonna find out one day when I post more videos. Yeah, we're supposed to go street racing
Yeah.
tonight, but Hillary might ruin that. So
Oh, well. Yeah, it's been a while for sure.
it's been a long while. I might see if there's room to shove Tony in here in case he annoys me on the drive.
I'd rather ride in here.
Nice and warm. Put a little vent.
Put some vents in it. Oh, yeah, we gotta put vents in it.
Vents?
Little round vents.
Is it gonna explode if we don't have vents? You're on comment duty. You gotta let me know. Okay? Go do your job. Gotta lay down the law.
Yeah, well, do your thing.
Well, I am doing my thing, but we need. What else do we need in here?
We have. I got it right there. Oh, well, yeah.
Well, yeah. We're super exciting to
Yeah.
be watching.
Well, this is what's gonna go on there.
We're gonna be running Q16, so we're probably gonna have 2 jugs of Q16 in there. Spare transmission because stick shift things. Jack stands, generator, tools, spare wheels. We can save a lot of room if we put the wheels like mounted to the outside.
But there's nothing else that we need to do. So, does anybody have any questions about what we've been doing? What?
Don't dry shift my transmission. Who do I sound like?
Me.
Yeah,
This one still shifts good.
kinda. Second gear was getting a little, not as bad as Billy got yours, but I guess that was ours. Fix those doors. You may notice I have a boot.
It's not like,
Huh?
Yeah, Race Week 2.0.
Yeah. Race Week 2.0. Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0. Can you hear me when I'm talking not that way? Probably not.
What are you going to be doing? Stick shift class, right?
Yeah. Someone said I need to be mic'd up. Can you guys not hear me? Am I too quiet? I don't know if you even can do a mic when you're doing a live on a cellular device.
You can hear it.
Are my heads and stuff like not? Are they here? My heads.
Right there.
Maybe we can open my heads together.
You have to get closer to your phone.
I also don't have a right arm. You can hold it. It might get a little bumpy. What is this?
Knob cover bolts. I should just hold your.
What else is over here? Oh, the fuel cans.
I should just hold it.
Yeah,
Like
you
this.
should. Plenty of room.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Oh, I was working before we went live. Before we decided to go live, I was working on the schematics, trying to figure out how we're going to build the frame. My drawing skills.
Yep.
Don't make it look like an earthquake. I know we live in California, but you see it?
Yeah. You're a tour.
I'm drawing a trailer.
So, she's wearing her fashionable boot. Girl crashes on a scooter going 8 miles an hour and just messes herself up.
I didn't mess myself up. The scooter that hit me messed me up. I think that's what did most of the damage. It's what knocked my toes out of their place, broke the hand, cut the finger.
Ruined her shifting arm and her gas pedal foot.
I might be able to shift. I drove this car yesterday, but Tony had to shift for me because I don't have a right arm. I'm just walking around aimlessly.
I'm sure it's okay.
I'm getting distracted.
I don't think those are your head. That's your head right there.
What is it? That's pretty heavy.
The Maverick currently has a what motor?
347? stock block 347. It's like, I don't know, some China 190cc heads. I don't have.
Oh, this is weird.
What's weird?
I can go to it, but
What do you do?
the 347, yeah, Scooter's got her. I did drive it the other day. In fact, I've been having fun driving it while she's been injured. We've been chilling. Yes, the new motor is a 331.
The new motor is the old motor out of the mirror. It was really hard with one hand.
What is she doing?
There's a box inside of a box. It's making it hard to maneuver.
So, yeah, it'll run better with the 331 than the 347. The 347 that's in there is just like a
It's like a 9.5 or 10 to 1.
whatever deal.
Just like my first 347.
No, we're not moving to Ohio.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Oh, that's a cylinder head.
Yeah. We finally. We got our.
Well, take it out.
I can't.
Hey, you can. Put it over here. We'll take it out. One arm gimp. That is a nice boot.
Will you stop?
Yeah, we live in California.
We're waiting for Hillary. It's really humid here. I'm not used to this.
So this is the new cylinder heads for the motor that's going in here.
Ooh, that's so exciting.
Tess got hit on a scooter.
Complete.
Let me see.
See the 2 and the 4 and the 0? That means we're gonna make some power. It's exciting.
No, the car is not 1960 with me in it. It's 1994. It was 1994 with nobody in it before, and then we added more bars and a blower. And then it ended up being 2095.
Bill is not telling me to walk it off. Wait, you're holding that thing all crooked.
Yeah. I'll get back.
You're getting distracted by the comment.
Yeah, there we go. Oh. Sorry.
That wasn't really too hard to do with one arm. So I don't think I'm gonna open the rest of them. But you're gonna see those in a
Well, bring it over here.
future
Let
video.
me
Huh?
let me twirl it around.
I did twirl it around. See twirling?
What's
You're making it say words because you're not holding it straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look how funny.
Brand new.
There's also, you know, a
Tess,
second
yeah,
one of those.
at National Trails Raceway, Tess got hit on a scooter.
There's more trick flow over there. If you look.
Yeah, I remember when Donnie crashed a Chevette. That was years ago. No, we're never going to use a Whipple on any of our motors.
Jeez. What do you got against whip?
What size heads, Chris?
40s.
Those are 240s. The weather sucks right now.
Yeah, it's humid. It's hot. It rained for like 10 minutes and then went away.
No, we haven't been to Riverside in a while, so it probably wasn't us. Yeah, we have AFR heads currently on the white car in Ohio, but we're gonna
Sit on my trailer.
take them off. Be active. What else you got there?
Huh? I'm reading.
She looks.
You can tell I'm grumpy.
You're not grumpy.
I'm not grumpy.
So tell everyone what happened to your body parts.
See, I don't know if I won or I lost a game of chicken on scooters. I would say since the other person left their line of driving and then came back to it, I'd say they chickened out first, so they lost. But they also did come back into the game unannounced. So, did I win? Did
I don't know.
lose?
I don't know. You're the one with the most doctor bills.
I am. I'm definitely the one that got the most injuries from it.
We're gonna be in Texas in 3 weeks. Oh yeah, you want to talk about shirts?
Oh, can I show them?
Yes. Show these fine people what the new stuff is.
It's in your pictures, yeah?
Just go to
Go pictures.
merch plug. Well, yeah, somebody asked.
Oh, can't show them that. Jeez. You need to put those in a different album.
Is that the OnlyFans pictures?
You're my only fan. Oh, I just blocked the. Put your face in there.
No, it's not going. That right there is going to be on a shirt. So it's going to look cool.
Where'd you put the chat at?
What?
Oh. Where'd you put the chat at?
The chat.
Chat. A nice seat. It's good. It's fine.
You gotta back up some. You're too close.
Oh, I was too far. Now I'm too close.
Yeah, the shirts are gonna come out real good.
Oh, I'm excited about the shirts. That's actually a really good design. There's a little bit of similarity in the shirt that you're wearing right now to the shirt that's on there. Well, the back of it, not the front.
Mm-hmm. No, we haven't packed the wheel bearings, but it's brand new, so hopefully they're packed. Actually,
Hard to tuck and roll. There was no time to tuck and roll. It was like 1 second I was going, and the next second I was just flying through the air, and then pain. Lots of pain.
lots of pain.
Lots of pain, and then my toe was underneath my foot inside my shoes.
What gears are in your car?
My car, 430s.
4.30.
Stop it. Will you stop it? You're mean. You're a bully.
Oh, Stickman and his 57. She's actually not on any drugs. I think ibuprofen 800 is the best that they've gotten for her.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. When I went to the ER the day of, and they kind of refused to give me anything. They said, you have 3 broken bones, but we're not going to give you a prescription for any medication. You have to go to the store and just buy some ibuprofen. That was pretty cool. And I had to get on a plane to go from Ohio to California the next day.
No, we're not using those tires.
The fuel can's empty, by the way.
Yeah. Well, just read them.
Huh? I am reading them. Mustang Performance Shop by the bus stop. What?
No.
Was that Mills?
Could have been.
Maybe. The white car against Cobra Kai, that would just be unfair to Billy. Poor guy.
I don't know who Mark Booth is.
He's saying hi. He's from Pennsylvania. He wants to race you.
Yeah. That thing is making noise.
Oh, my shoe?
Yeah.
Squishy. It's fine.
Anything else anybody want to shoot the shit on while we're out here schematicking and trying to do shit?
What did I do with my pencil?
Big block calendar. We can shoot it anytime.
Huh?
If anybody's close to Texas, we'll be there September 6th.
September 6th to 10th, right? XRP?
Billy could spray all the nitrous that Nitrous Express has on Cobra Kai, and it still wouldn't be as fast as the white car in the motor.
If the white car went down. It's been confirmed that I drive the white car faster than you do.
Yep, she's faster.
But even faster in my own
Yeah.
car than I have. But it doesn't count.
Well,
because we do a lot.
The day at the track, you did go faster.
When's the hurricane coming? It came for 10 minutes. It was here. It sprinkled on us and then it went away.
Yeah, we're gonna be at XRP in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from today or yesterday. Actually, 3 weeks from the day before yesterday. How much titanium is on the white car?
Not a lot.
Not too much right now, but there's still quite a bit. Cobra Kai runs fine. Oh, Willow Springs Drag Night.
Is that going on right now? I would assume they canceled it.
Hillary's gonna the Hillary Storm's gonna peter out just like her campaign did.
Oh, none of that.
Marta, your breath is kicking.
It's fine. Willow Springs drag night. Why would they? It's supposed to rain. Why would they go racing? That's a terrible idea.
We have to go pick up some nitrous.
Yeah, we forgot to go pick it up.
Oh, is my phone still? Let me message them and tell them we're gonna go over there.
Yeah, it's still on. I'm reading the comments.
Is it on right there?
Yeah.
Throw it to me real fast. The 240s are going on. The 331 that's going in this car.
That's pretty good for a left-handed throw. I told you we should have went live earlier when we were loading everything on the car. This is boring. Now I'm just drawing on a piece of paper.
Yeah. The 442 went 1034. Like 126. 240s are going on the motor for this. We will be in Chicago at some point. I don't know if we're going to be racing, but we're going to be there.
We'll at least go visit Kevin.
We're going to go visit Kevin and Jake from Strange. The 442 runs 10:30s. Any Dragon Train events on the West Coast? There is Death Week,
Oh, I want to go to Death
but
Week so bad.
Death Week is right when SCSN is happening.
I would skip it. All right, Mel.
Roll race cars have 3
Sorry.
pedals. Roll cars with 3 pedals are fun, whether they go 15s or 9s.
Yeah, there's nothing fun about an automatic 12-second car. You can make
I must have missed a video or something. I thought the white car was stock block, hits cam and spray. No, the white
The
car.
white car is a stock block.
The white car, yeah. So what's in the white
But
car?
it's a stock Windsor block, not a stock 302 block.
The motor in White Cracker is a 13-to-1, 410-inch motor. Stock block with AFR heads, which are going to get changed, and a stage 5 hydraulic roller cam from Trick Flow. Gray Mare's been pro charged for a year. No, my dad's car is not faster than a white one. My dad hasn't raced the 442 since the early 90s.
Your dad's car isn't faster than who?
The white car. He said it was faster. It's not.
We don't have a time slip on the white car that says it's faster.
I went faster to the 8th in the white car.
True.
Mark Booth in Pennsylvania going to race Billy, plus you someday down the road ahead of me and shout to sometime, and we'll talk and make a deal. Sure. That was Mark Booth.
What do you do?
Yeah, I need to get Tessa stunt double for sure.
Yeah,
She's not Jackie Chan by any means.
not at all.
We're gonna do a pre-order sale on the shirts. I think they're a fantastic design. I really like the way they came out. We are gonna order like 50 or so and take them to XRP with us in Texas. So hopefully you guys can, if you're around there, we'll have them there. My neighbor has a 306 short block. Is that worth anything? Well, that's a big gray area. Is it a stock crank, stock rod with a TRW 306? Is it a 5400 rod, stock crank, 306? Is it a Lunati crank, 3-inch stroke with a 5400 rod, billet rod? Like, there's a long ways to do things. The motor right here, this is the motor out of her black car. This is the motor that went for really fast.
You almost said it.
Oh.
You're fired.
This is the motor of the car, or black car she crashed.
You almost gave away my secrets.
Southern California. No, we don't have stickers yet. We're gonna get some. The pad was fun.
What do you mean stickers?
What?
There's stickers.
I don't have AV Boy stickers.
You don't have AV Boy stickers, but I have stickers.
Yeah, she has Miss Math stickers.
Jeez.
We have 2 cars at Tin Soldiers. Ghost, the radio car, and the mare. Probably won't be to the pad. Oh man, when I moved it, a lot of people came in. Need stunt double shirts.
Put your phone so I can see too.
Let me see if Gary Brand got back to me.
Oh no. See that?
I love the white. Yeah, the white car is sexy. Motor and engine stand is hers. You ever race at Match Race Madness at Irwindale? Nope. Don't really.
We did one of their no prep races once. I drove somebody else's car in a no prep race, and then I won because it was a Mustang with an LS in it.
Oh shit, Jason's back.
Jason,
Done him.
he's here?
It's time to get. He said it's time to get cranking.
Does he see the trailer?
Jay, we figured out space and size, how to enclose it in on there. So we're gonna start ordering metal. The pad was fun. It was a very good time. We're gonna go back.
So we're doing 2 down bars on the sides. Probably 2 on the front too, huh? Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, the mare
How?
isn't a stick shift right now, and it won't be for a while. It's doing record-breaking stuff at the moment.
What are you answering? Can I get full throttle with my club foot? Wow. I can actually hit the gas and the brake at the same time.
Chris, the TKX is getting face plated. That was in the white car. Oh, Victorville. The Blue Maverick, how much do you think? It's full weight. So
It probably weighs like 20.
this car is full weight except for a heater box and windshield wipers, but everything else is in it. So it's probably like when I drove it, it went 10.
Don't you dare.
10 fast at 100 and fast. I met Bill on Plenty of Fish.
No, that's how you met Billy.
Oh, Plenty of Fish. So I met Billy. So, Jay, we're going to do 5/8 square tube for the frame and then finish it off. It's not going to weigh that much because it's not that big of a trailer.
Oh, that's who that is. Go tell Stav his fake brother is in the chat. That's that guy that said that his brother is gonna whoop your ass with his Audi when.
Call it George and
you don't
Stav.
even know him.
Yeah, Stav's my homie and Tessa's homie.
I invited him over here and he was like, nah. I'm just gonna be lame at home.
OnlyFans. Yeah, I got OnlyFans pictures to start posting so we can pay for the race cars.
Not. You got OnlyFans pictures because you are my OnlyFans.
Bob Blackley. We own a floor covering store, and we both work there. It's sucking the life out of us.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, was that Neo Mustang had that video, Chris? He has some good videos on how to do stuff.
The faceplate video?
Yeah.
That was a good video.
Are you guys going to do a road race or something? Drag week. Well, race week.
Race week. Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0.
Yeah, Chris.
October 29th to October 6th or 7th, I think.
Yeah, Weston, there's no reason to race somebody that we know. We know how fast the car is. It's actually not running right now.
Who are we supposed to race?
The VR6 powered RS3.
It's running right now. Oh, there's a race car out there. Hear that? A race car?
Yeah, we glue all the carpet tiles.
Carpet tiles.
Yeah, we'll do a sticker that says hello, like a slap sticker that says hello, and then we're just gonna,
Wow.
yeah, we're just gonna put them on everybody's junk, like at race week and stuff. We're just gonna slap stickers on there, with like a blonde emoji style of you, and it says hello.
I already told you I want to do a shirt like that. I think that would be hilarious. It's funny every time I see Allison now, she has to do it.
Chris, what's the fastest the black car went? The Maverick.
4 something.
It went 4 fast at 100 and fast. She was the fastest chick on leaf springs in the world. Put it that way. Before her crash.
I mean, I was going 150 miles an hour when I hit the wall after it slowed down. So that probably tells you about how fast I was going at the 8th mile. Approximately.
Her black car's been 160 plus miles an hour. So when you guys are always talking about put automatic in this car and it goes 10s or whatever, it's just not fun because we're ruined with how fast the other car was.
The other car is very fast. So that takes the stick shift in
Uh,
the second car.
Joe, so I always just tell people I met Billy on Plenty of Fish. We all met the Hosketsons. I actually just messaged Billy one day and said, "What's up, dude?" And then we started bullshitting, and now we're homies, and we're really good friends with the family. And
How many "What's up, dude" messages is Billy gonna get?
yeah, don't just go hit with him with "What's up, dude."
And expect to be best friends. It might work out. You never know.
Yeah, Chris, we will take the white car home for upgrades, and like after the season's over, we'll take the truck trailer and the car home, and we're gonna go through the excursion and just maintenance it, the trailer maintenance it, and then the car's getting front halved and some stuff done to it.
I think maybe after, because I would like to go to the New Year's race again.
Yeah.
That was really fun. So I think after that race, we should take it home.
But I want to do the stick shift here too, which is right after that.
Oh, in December?
Well, you can drive it home after that.
Huh?
Drive it home after that.
What do you mean?
No, we'd have to take it back.
Yeah.
Oh.
So either we take the white car to Red List here in December, or we take it to the New Year's race out there. I would rather go to the New Year's race out there.
Yeah, we're doing Race Week 2.0, Steve.
Rocky Mountain Race Week.
TKX, we'll say it again. The TKX 5-speed transmission from Trek is the best 5-speed transmission you could ever put in something. That's it. It is the strongest and best shifting transmission you could ever put in something. It will wear out just like anything, just like the TKX that was in the Y car. It's not broke. It's just second gear synchros, which are like $15. But that car's fast enough that it needs a. Pee Wee's in the house. Stage 5, the world. Yes, sir.
Did you show him?
Pee Wee, look at that. Right there. It's hard for me to.
Are you losing track?
Pee Wee said, "You guys putting a push bar on this one?"
What?
Yeah, we're gonna get it ready because it's we're gonna push it to the lanes because it's a 10-second car and it may go 9s, so we're gonna push it to the lanes. What I'm gonna do, Pee Wee, is I'm gonna tie a rope to it. We're gonna fix a rope to it. I'm gonna pull it to the lanes like a mule.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it to the lanes like a mule.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, Corey's gonna
Best
be.
advice for someone getting into racing: just do it, even if it's with your mom's Honda Civic. Don't tell your mom I told you that. Put nitrous on it. The way I got into street racing is I was trying to sell some parts on Craigslist, and someone offered to trade for a nitrous kit, and I said okay, and then I put a nitrous kit on a 95 F250 with a 7.3 in it, and I went and raced all the kids with the Hondas. That's it. That was like my entry into street racing, and then I got a Mustang. So just go do it.
In and Out, definitely up for Whataburger. Stage 5, the world. Yeah, Billy has seemed to own a lot more Mustangs lately than he's ever had. I'm glad I had an impression, or we did.
Bad influence.
Yeah, the white Mustang going home. Much love, you guys. Keep up the awesome. What's up? The Maverick right here is a 1969 and a half. It's kind of rare. It's got a key in the dash.
Did I tell you the guy that yelled at me about 69 and a half also messaged Austin about his video and said that he was gonna like call the cops on him for false advertisement or something?
Oh, Jesus. The TKX is a 26 blind in this car.
Or report him for false something crazy.
Watching from the Philippines. Well, what's going on?
What time is it over there?
It's probably really late or really early. So where do you find all the Mavericks, sweetie?
Everywhere. Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, or I get really nice messages from people on Instagram or Facebook, and they say, "Hey, I got this Maverick, you should buy it," and I say that's a fantastic idea.
She is doing a little better now. It's been actually today is 2 weeks exactly since it happened, and she's doing a little bit better.
Yeah, I can lift my arm almost most of the way.
Mustang Joe, no kids. Not ever. Yeah, the Phantom was a cool car. It would have been nice to win it too.
That was a nice car.
Yeah, we do like it in Ohio and certain times of the year. 1:31 p.m. in Australia, it's cold.
It's cold in Australia? Oh, because we're in the middle. Yeah, duh.
Did they get a court on film? I don't know what that means. 11:30. Yeah, it's Ohio's 3 hours ahead. No, I don't remember. Lunchbox may remember that.
What are we remembering?
Turbo Bug. There's 420 people in this thing.
What?
Yeah, they're watching you just do homework.
Yeah, they're watching me just draw on a piece of
Yeah.
paper. I told you we should have went live before we loaded everything up.
Time for a new air compressor.
That thing is so loud. It's terrible.
Pee-wee, if you're still in here, we're going to the machine shop next week and fitting everything on the new motor and checking piston and valve clearance and getting that thing ready to go.
We're doing that next Saturday, right?
Yeah, next week sometime. Whatever happened to the lady that used to own the white Mustang? I don't know. Yeah, the air compressor. We're using this car right here. And get this out of the way. Because this car has that stick shift.
Show some stuff in there.
Stick shift.
You show them my secrets.
Oh, look at that.
What am I looking at? Huh?
Nothing.
Or are you looking at your
No, we're not gonna. We're gonna keep all of our stick shift cars are gonna be H pattern, real, like, drivable transmissions that people can relate to, and use them. Like Tremix, all of our streetcar stuff. I know you can drive a Lincoln on the street. I know you can drive a Jericho on the street. I know you can drive any with a Vertigate shifter. I know you can do all that, but it's not common. People don't know.
And it's not fun.
People don't know Jericho. They know Tremec. And Tremec 5 speeds or the 6 speeds, they're just more prominent and relatable to people. Oh yeah, lunchbox. Cody Miller from Ohio. Just Dale from Nordale, Northern California.
You mumbling to yourself over there?
No, I'm just reading.
I'll start calling you mumbles.
Chris, you ever thought about building a Cleveland? Absolutely not. Sorry. There's Clevelands and C6s are not.
It's old technology.
I just wouldn't.
They've made better over the years.
No, I haven't. We haven't considered a. They're cool. The Turbo Barra motors. Those motors from. They're cool. Like an inline 6, I think. Right, the Barra motors.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the only thing I'd put in another Maverick or a Mustang would be a 2JZ, which that's long ways down the road. Oh, from Main Street. Look at the hood. No, we're not going to make it to War in the Woods.
That's the same weekend as something, isn't it?
Yeah. That lady, I don't know, Jay says, about the person that used to own the white car. Hey, from Palm Springs. How's the weather over there?
Oh, it's got to be worse over there, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. What gear do you prefer with the TKX? That's a vague question, too, for a lot of answers. It just depends on your horsepower and how high you want to rev it. What gear ratio is in this one?
430s.
What gear ratio is in a trans?
First gear in this one now is a 327.
Yeah.
It was a 287 with the TKX, but it does not have a TKX in it anymore.
The TKX is actually...
That's going to be a spare.
It's right there. That's the TKX. It's the spare tranny with the spare clutches.
You can't just ask me what gear ratio and don't tell me.
You figured it out.
Jeez.
Big block Ford. Don't really. I have it. We do own a big block Ford with Cobra Jet heads. The Gray Mare is fine. It's in Kentucky right now. Dad. Oh, Vince. He's been out of town for about a month on a vacation, so he'll be back, and we're gonna take him out again.
He's been traveling the country.
Yeah, motor to motor. Honestly, I don't think it would ever happen, but motor to motor, my dad's car and Bill's car would be a really good race.
That would be a really good race.
It would be a really good race.
I'm almost done with this.
Put FE and a Maverick. No, so the Mavericks, the race car Maverick has its own deal that it's going to be put in. That's a secret kind of motor. All the other Mavericks will probably have 8.2 decks, and then one is going to have a Godzilla motor.
Is a TKX better than T56? I think a TKX is better than a T56, but maybe not better than a T56 Magnum. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr.
I think you're right on schedule with that.
I think a face-plated TKX. That's gonna be really awesome.
He said looks like you're doing more racing than riding.
Well, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist.
The new style Boss blocks, Chris. Yeah, we've used them. We've made about 1,1600 horsepower to the wheels of them. Yeah, the barrel motors are sick. No, Pee Wee, this one, the motor that's going in the Maverick right here with these sweet heads is a 331.
We're gonna have less
The-
cubic inch, but more power.
More power, less cubic inch. The motor in the white cars is later on. It's going to be that's a 410. Yeah, we're going to do a Godzilla in her other motor or in her other car. TKX better than 256. Billy can shift pretty good. He catches on pretty fast. Do you build a LS motor, sweetie?
No. Well, we're eventually gonna build a 6.0. An aluminum 6.0. Not for a Ford car though.
Terry, we're taking a whole nother clutch set. Flywheel, clutch, flywheel, disc, and everything. All machined, ready to go. We have tons of videos of the gray mare. I just posted one. Actually, there's a lot more videos coming out. So explain where we're at with videos. I mean, I guess it's time.
I took a little break. You know? I just took a little break because life was difficult for a little bit. A lot of things were happening. I got really sick. We lost a puppy dog. And it just felt like life was just work and editing and filming, and there was no like just enjoying what we used to do. We did all the same stuff before social media was even a thing. And we would do all these things still if social media disappeared tomorrow. I don't live for social media. I live to do the things that we love, like race cars and, you know, traveling and going to races and street racing and all the fun stuff that we do. So I wanted to take a break and enjoy the things that we do again instead of just stress about making sure we get it on film and stress about making sure we get a video out every Friday. And I just needed a break. That's it. And then a lot of things happened all at once, like me, you know, getting my boot.
Michael Porter, how do you feel about Coyotes? Coyotes are a really good motor, and we're going to put one in the car too. Would you ever get a Mopar? My first car was a 69 Dodge Dart that I was starting to rebuild when I was 19, and then I sold it, and I'm trying to buy it back. The guy I sold it to still has it, hasn't done nothing with it in 20-something years. The T56 Magnums, I think, fit in the new edges better. The TKXs are really tiny, and they're easy to. They're really strong too. The puck clutch was too aggressive, and it broke everything in the rear end of the car.
Yeah, the TKX is actually smaller than the TKO 500. Surprisingly.
68 fastback is obviously the other Mustang.
Or 67.
We have ACT clutch in both cars still. You guys, is it hard to hear her? I don't know if we'll have a spare dry shaft because that's $700. But we could just do a steel one, I guess, if we had to, and put it in there.
There's a drive shaft in the, like, inside the
Yeah.
the Maverick that I just bought.
Paul is making us. We're drawing up how many bars and metal we need for the trailer that we're gonna build here next weekend. Stick shifts and big butts. Yep, that's gonna go on a shirt. The 4.6 2 valves can be fast. It just takes a long time to do it.
Isn't that what's in Savage?
Savage has a Cobra motor, 4 valve.
Oh. That's 4.6 though, right?
Yeah, yes, it is. We have a lot of videos of the mare. We have videos of the mare in Ohio. We have the videos of test driving the mare. We have videos of all the new stuff that Kelly Henry did to it. He did an awesome job of mini tubbing it and upper and lower torque boxes. The only reason why it's at 10 soldiers right now is to do some carbon work for the doors and cover up some holes in the back. In my mind, there is only one nitrous company, and it's called Nitrous Express.
Okay, I'm done. Now we just need to add up.
Yeah,
Oh,
when we get our shop up, we are definitely gonna try and get my dart back. Especially since Allison's is looking really sweet. What are you doing?
Marley!
What are you doing?
I was coming over here so you can see what I'm doing here. So you can see my thought process of what I'm doing. I'm just trying to see how much metal I need for the frame.
Yeah, she's doing that.
For this
think-
thing.
Here, you can look at the.
Huh?
You're pretty.
No. Mess. I don't think driver mods are legal. Why are you back? I came over here so I could be next to you. You don't want to be next to me?
No.
How many dogs do we have? We just have one dog.
I like Billy. Billy likes them fox bodies a lot. He's always liked them. I didn't force him or tell him to buy any. We just started doing more Ford stuff together, and it's been working out for him. Yep, we are gonna buy that old '69 dart back. You gotta look at the camera. You can't just sit there with your hair in your eye. Hey.
I'm counting, sir.
Well, turn around so they can see you.
I came over here so you could see what I was doing down here. So we need 17 28-inch pieces.
Oh. So the Terry, the 68 Olds 442 we bought when I was like 12 or 13 or something for $500. And it's just been sitting, and I think the reason why you know about it is because we got it running. It did sit for a lot of years. And it just needs a couple things, and we can actually drive it, but we only have enough time and area to work on one car at a time until the shop is built. So I'm not gonna tackle that. We also have a 68 SS Chevelle that's at my other brother's house that we're gonna do stuff to. We're gonna be working on a lot of projects as time goes on.
It just takes a lot longer to get permits in California than it does anywhere else.
Mike Joyner wants to know if the White Cracker's getting a cage.
No, probably not.
No. We don't even want to put a cage in this car,
But we have to for race week.
but we have to. So we're gonna fake it. Not fake it, but do it. Oh, look at all the rubber on the tripod.
Yeah, I told you the rubber was crazy.
We have video of Tess and I doing a Pepsi challenge in the car. We have video of a lot of stuff.
I'm not good at riding right now. I gotta make sure.
Jimmy Dale, the nitrous king. Yeah, he has the nitrous. The Magnuson does make a good blower, but we wouldn't put that on our. I don't like the sound of it. I want when we do a Coyote, it's going to be a Coyote 6-speed with a turbo. That's my goal.
How did it still come out to 67 feet? That's crazy. We dropped it. We lowered it 2 inches, but we added 3 or 4 more bars.
I still have my snowflake to build that you guys really haven't seen.
Should get 80 feet, just to be on the safe side.
If I could have any car, right? If I could have any car, if I could have any car show up at my house, it would be a black on black 6-speed Supra 95.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Single turbo.
If I could have any car just show up at my house, it would be the most expensive car there is, so I could just, sell it and buy what I actually want. Like 5 of them. Whatever car I can buy to sell, and then, buy like 12 Mavericks.
A 6-cylinder dry shot. They have a dry nozzle from NX. It's not even a Piranha. It's just a regular. They have the Shark, which is a wet, and then a Piranha is a wet, and then the smallest one is just a. That's what we have on the Mare. I may have one, but I'd have to go find it.
There's a giveaway Supra?
She just would rather draw it out.
Draw what out?
That.
Well, I need to know. I'm a very visual person, so I need to know like how much metal we need to build the frame. So I just. I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see all of it?
Mm-hmm. How big is your shop gonna be?
40 by 60 by 18. So I just drew out like all the bars that we're gonna need to build for the frame, so I can count them and see it in my brain, if that makes sense.
Oh, Cody, you were talking about when I called Billy on FaceTime, and he was working on Cobra Kai, and I was working on a job.
Oh, my future ex-husband's in there. Better watch out. So we're gonna have a little more room with the tires, right?
The motor that I was thinking about putting into Mopar when I get it back would be a big inch small block, I think.
Big block forward.
$750 with down legs or $800 with annulars. I don't know. This has a $750 on it. It's not annular. It's a regular. Yeah, we're doing a drag and drive in the end of September in this car. Yes, it's our.
Drag and drive. It's Rocky Mountain Race Week.
It's Rocky Mountain Race Week. Yeah.
Don't sound so fake excited. All you gotta do is ride passenger and help me change my tires.
No,
Transmission.
You go Piranha 179 wants to know if you're gonna go back to your natural hair. No, your hair's getting done. We haven't had time to get hair done. We haven't had time to do anything.
Life has just been a headache lately. I'm getting all my hairs bleached in like, what, 2 weeks? I'm gonna lay down.
Yeah, the titanium exhaust does sound good.
The aluminum exhaust sounds
Ooh.
good. What?
Your husband, your future husband is in here.
Yeah, he's in there. I told you. You must be really far back in the
68 SS.
comments. I had a comment.
I got a spare 440 you can have for it. Well, when I sold the car to the guy, I sold it to him with a 440, so I may do that too. No, I don't think any of our cars that we actually like will have an LS in it. Oh shit, Richard's in here.
Is he?
Oh yeah, our race week homie, stick shift buddy. He's gonna spank your weenie.
Probably. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Hey Richard, there's the trailer. So we just drew up everything
He
and
needs to take a look at our trailer.
and
I
we.
need to know if we need to put more stuff in the trailer. If he thinks that we need more room.
Well, hold on.
No, I'm excited. He's in there
We're getting taller tires too, so that's why it's on jack stands. If you can see,
to
simulate the height, so we know everything. And yeah, we'll race Mike Finnegan.
Is he in the stick shift class?
Yeah, he runs that blasphemy. He breaks it a lot though, so I don't know.
Well, you're not going fast if you're not breaking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any grabber spoiler parts for sale. I actually need some. Honestly, I need a few.
Yep, spare trans. You see it right there?
Canadian Chuck Norris.
Yeah, the Canadian Chuck Norris. That's the funniest shit I've heard.
I thought you made that up.
No, that's what he calls himself.
That's funny. Is the storm gonna hit us? Yeah, probably. I'm not worried. We're gonna build a trailer out in the rain. We're gonna be welding out there in a hurricane.
Yeah, so Mike, we got White Cracker at his house, Billy's 4-cylinder that he bought at his house, our Excursion Ford at his house, and Cobra Kai Ford at his house. And we're about to go pick up in a month or so our stick shift 4-cylinder, which we're going to race Billy's 4-cylinder with.
I don't have a Maverick at Billy's now.
And she has a Ford Maverick that was at Bill's.
That we should have moved ourselves, but we didn't. Can you go show Richard the trailer and see if there's anything else?
He just asked if we had a spare trans in it.
Yeah, we have a spare trans in it. Because we break things.
You ain't breaking nothing but your bones. We need a spare femur and a elbow.
Don't even say. I'm so terrified that I'll break my femur one day. That's the worst, but that can hurt.
I'm sure old man Bill will take a picture of us or something of us to put on his calendar.
What?
If he does a calendar.
He talked about a calendar on his live. I don't remember what he said though. We need.
So our cutoff for automatics is 550 and faster. So if you're actually no, because I'm gonna go 790 in a stick shift is my goal. So that's a 520. So yeah, 5.0 and faster should have 5.0 and slower.
No,
Stick shifts.
If you have a no prep car that goes like 520s and it's an automatic, that's fine. You can even go 550s on like a really terrible.
LS is God's engine. I'm not too much of a religious man, so I don't know how that works.
Is that
A woman's no prep calendar.
Are there 12 women in no prep?
I'm sure we could find some.
I mean, you could just do a calendar that's got 12 pictures of Ashley. I don't think anybody would mind.
Do 6 months with you and 6 months with her?
What?
We haven't been to the gym in 8 months.
Yeah. We do not need to move to Ohio. I'm still dealing with bug bites from 3 weeks ago in Ohio.
15 tubes for the trailer. Well, these tires aren't staying on this trailer. So the twin turbo Mustang, the black one, he waffled. I'm sorry, he waffled.
Which one?
The black stick shift one.
Oh, yeah. Richard, we're building an enclosure, which is what I was doing. I was drawing out like all the frame bits that we'll need. because we went to the steel place today, and I wanted to see how much we should get.
Yeah, so enclosure. Yeah, so by next week we should have an update of it.
I don't know if you can see that. So we're gonna have 28 inches of room height wise, and then 58 long and 50 inches wide. And I think we're gonna be able to fit everything. We also need to fit a canopy in there, 2 cans of race gas, which I'm sitting on one of them.
Mike Joyner, what's your goal time-wise with how fast I can go with a True Street car? Well, Richard's in here, and he's gone well into the 8s with a heavy-ass car. So if his combo was in a light car, it would definitely go into the 7s. So, I mean, it just depends on what your goal is. You're going to break everything going 10s, then 9s. Hemi for your dart? Yeah, if someone had one, I'd put one in it.
Richard, we are doing the same size front tires as the car. The only reason I bought this trailer is because it already came with axles that were 5x4.5. Saved a lot there, so I didn't have to swap that out. But yeah, we don't have the wheels just yet.
Yeah, this is just, she built it, this trailer came in a box from Lowe's because it was a 4x4 basically, and we're going to put a box that's 4 by almost 5 on it.
4x58.
And then how many inches tall?
How many inches tall? 28 inches tall. Well, 28 inches tall from the top of the frame of the trailer. It's going to be 28 inches of inside room, basically. Probably 27.
Tim, I like the S10.
The S10 or the no? Oh, Marley, you get that firework. So vicious.
The frame is going to be steel, 5/8 square tubing, which we know the weight of the steel that we're going to use. So the steel part is going to weigh how much about, roughly?
Well,
Probably 35 pounds.
yeah, I think it's going to be 35 pounds. Yeah, it's 5/8 by 5/8 square tubing.
Marley, the trailer, right?
60 thickness is the square tubing.
The trailer right now weighs 180 plus another, we're probably going to add 80 to it at least, or 100 to it.
Yeah, just round up. We're probably going to add 100.
So probably weigh 300.
Yeah.
So there's already everything that's
going to weigh 300 dry.
Everything that's on the trailer is almost on there, except extension cords and little bullshit. But most of the heavy shit is on there: tires, jacks, generator, trans. So we just wanted to simulate if everything was going to work. Allison has a newer Hemi. I'm talking about an old Hemi.
Allison has a Hemi?
Yeah, you got it when she got the car.
Dang. The main thing I wanted to see is that the wheels were going to fit inside. I mean, we can always put them on the outside just on like mounts, but I just wanted everything to be inside and contained. And obviously the wheels aren't going to be at the front of the trailer where they're at right now, because they're probably going to be the first thing we pull out of the trailer every time we get to the track. So you keep the wheels, jack stands, breaker bar, and the socket to get the wheels off.
Easy
and
to
a
get.
jack. Like, that all needs to be the first thing we grab out of the back. And we also need to mount a spare tire for the trailer, probably under it or something.
But we'll take those 2 wheels with us. We'll just take those 2 wheels with us.
What do you mean?
If we get a flat, we'll just take those 2 wheels and put those 2 on and go to where we're going to go. And then we'll just take those 2. They're small, compact.
I was just going to order 3 wheels the same size for the trailer.
Well, we can do that.
And then just mount one underneath.
I thought about taking an air compressor, but I don't know. We're going to have electric compressor, like the Milwaukee one.
Oh, do you see the transmission on there? That's the biggest replacement part that we're bringing. Transmissions, clutches, spare relays, because I don't want like a fan relay to go out. That would be a bad day.
Show them the Gray Mare Michigan. Yeah, Mitch, we have everything, a whole nother set of, actually we have another flywheel, 2 pressure plates, and 2 discs to take with us. And we've made that's, oh, it's not focusing at all. There it is, okay. Oh, no. It's not focused, there, right. Yeah, it's because there's a reflection on it. Let me see. There. That's the shirt design that's going on it.
It'd be cool to have a design for this thing before we do race week. That'd be really neat. There's the newest Maverick.
Wait.
What?
Joseph says, hey, y'all, I bought a new house not far from Bill, and in a garage is a Maverick in good condition.
For free?
I have no clue, no use for it, nor do I care for it. With it. Send her some pictures of it.
I like Mavericks.
Yeah, definitely duct tape and zip ties.
Yeah, there's a generator. Well, here, let me see this thing. Let's go look at it. Oh, it's bumpy. So yeah, we have spare transmission. This is not gonna be there. That's just there to show like a toolbox. We don't have the toolbox just yet. And we have generator, jack. That box is there. Is just simulating like a box of, we're gonna have enough oil and a filter for 1 oil change. And then enough for 1 transmission change. And then tires. These are actually the tires off of my Maverick. Marley. So the tires that are going to be on this are a little bit smaller. We just wanted to get an idea of how much room they were going to take up, but it's probably going to take up like 2 inches less than that. But we don't have everything just yet. Got the Tony in there.
What's up? If they're wondering why the jackknifeness of the trailer, it was a simulator.
Oh yeah, we wanted to see like how far over we can get, because we're going a little further forward than the frame of the trailer. If you could see right there, we're adding about 10 inches to it in the front.
It's not 10 inches.
It's 10 inches.
It's like 7.
It was 48 inches and now it's 58. Can you count, sir?
We're gonna go street riding.
So for a hitch for the car, I actually bought like an old from the 70s hitch that was made for these Mavericks. Is the box still over there or no?
No, it's dark.
Oh. So, oh, I didn't do the top on there. Because the top needs a frame too, right? Oh, unless we're doing if we're doing
The thicker one, we don't need
the
it.
1/8 inch, then we don't need it.
Yes, the trailer's getting bigger tires.
Yeah, the trailer is going to get the same size front wheels as the car. That way they can be used as spares just in case. So yeah, I'll probably get 3 more of the front wheels so it'll match. So we'll have 1 spare that can be used for either the trailer or the front of the car. And obviously we're going to have the slicks.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think for the trans, we'll put it on a piece of plywood and then strap it to a piece of plywood so it doesn't.
It's not rolling around.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can put D-rings in it. That's what I was pointing out. We were at Home Depot earlier and they have like small D-rings.
Yeah, we can do that. Just screw them in.
Just put some little D-rings in there.
Race Week 2.0.
Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0. End of September, early October. It's gonna go Pueblo, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska.
We have a lot of videos to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can, if it's raining tomorrow, you can start fucking with those. Yeah, with everything on there minus the actual structure of it, which is another 100 pounds. The tongue weight was probably only like
80
I'd
to
say
100 pounds.
I'd say 70 or 80 pounds.
What are you doing? Why do you keep bouncing that thing around?
I'm moving it.
What are you doing? Where's your phone?
Hello, Miss Scooter Maverick.
Oh no. That's terrible.
We need to go get the NOS bottles.
Yeah, you told me you were going over there soon.
Yeah.
So, well, oh, we need to get jack stands still.
Yeah, Mitch, but this car is nowhere fast enough for a parachute. Nowhere will ever be, I guess.
Parachute.
Yeah, he said it could double as a hitch and parachute, but
Oh. Yeah, we don't need a parachute on this car.
yeah, we have a lot of ideas of where to mount stuff. Yeah, we probably will put GoPros on the car and on lights on the trailer and fixtures and as we go. Richard has a lot of good ideas because he's done it a few times, but any other ideas would be awesome.
Yeah, I need all the ideas possible. This is my first, like, drag and drive. I'm a little nervous, and I tend to overplan when I'm nervous. So, anybody has any suggestions? If you guys have done a drag and drive before, and you can tell me everything that could possibly go wrong, so I can prepare for it, I would appreciate it.
Our neighbors are really cool. There's no one to the right of us, and the person next to us, which is that fence, that white fence, is our neighbor's yard, and they're cool.
It'd be cool. Oh, Kendall came and visited us. What was that? Like 2 weeks? 3 weeks ago? It was right before we went to Ohio, right? Last? That was really fun.
So Tony, I took my turbo manual.
I really
Should
want
be
to do
Friday
Hell
night
Week, but
for
Hell Week is the same weekend as a
my-
big race that we go to out here in Vegas, so we can't. Unfortunately. And it sucks because the race that we normally go to in Vegas is usually in November, but it was moved to October. And now it's the same week as Hell Week, and I cannot. I already got the email, or Death Week, not Hell Week, Death Week. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I already got the email saying I can register for it, but I can't. I might just ditch you and go on my own.
Probably won't.
Probably won't. I can't do anything without you. No scooters. Oh, we should put a scooter in the trailer so I can go break my leg. The Maverick will be in the stick shift class for race week.
Yeah, I'd rather have something and not need it than need it and not have it. We may get another alternator too, and our spare belts. I know that, here, I'm gonna open the hood. So, unfortunately,
Richard signed up for Death Week. I want to go. What are you doing over there?
well,
We can just go to Death Week. It's fine.
so they say don't have custom stuff, so.
Don't have custom stuff.
Yeah, because you just can't buy off the shelf stuff. So this car has a vacuum pump and a crank trigger.
You see in there?
I don't know if you could see down in there, right in there, if I can focus. So everything is custom. The pulley is in a pulley, and
Yeah, it's a mess in there.
so hopefully nothing breaks.
do I even get that shroud off?
We are gonna have a spare motor. Mazir
Oh yeah, we do need to get
just.
a spare water pump motor.
I have that. It's at the shop.
Oh, you do?
I just gotta send it out. So I mean, this motor's coming out, but get a new alternator, and we're putting
Oh,
a
that's a
different.
fantastic idea, Scott Vaughn.
What?
I'm gonna take the old. I'm gonna have Bill fly out and go to Death Week with me. You can go to SCSN. Me and Bill will have a blast. What was Death Week? It's like thousands of miles.
Yeah, I don't think Bill's gonna sit in the. He'll take his.
He could take his Malibu
Yeah, I'll take U joints.
with his air conditioning.
We're gonna have
Oh, U joints. I need to add that. I meant to add that to my list. U joints, relays, fuses, all the little stuff that can go wrong. Let my hair look like that. That's terrible. Yeah, we did all the trailer stuff before we even went live, so there's like nothing to do now.
The Maverick's been sitting in the garage since 1991.
Since 91?
It's been indoors. Can you
What's it look
please
like?
send her pictures?
Please. I don't think SRC is gonna go to Rocky Mountain Race Week with us.
Tell Joseph, do you have a Instagram or do you want her email? Yeah, we'll do U joints.
The vacuum pump frees up power. So power that you're losing from the pressure in the crankcase pushing against the back of the pistons and all that, it frees up on this motor probably around 15 to 20 horsepower.
Yeah, all the little shit we did made it.
Yeah, all the little things. I actually think, I don't know if we're gonna do it with this motor or with the next motor, but we're gonna do a chassis dyno with the vacuum pump hooked up and with it not hooked up. So we'll find out exactly how much power to the wheels it's good for. I'm thinking 15 to 20.
Matt Bo, this car doesn't have windshield wipers, so we're just gonna Rain-X we're gonna get a new windshield and Rain-X it.
We do have a plan. So once the trailer is done and ready and the motor is in and everything is done and ready, I want to take the car on a pretty long road trip, maybe even Vegas. Maybe we'll just drive it to Vegas for No Prep Kings, because that's the weekend before we leave. Maybe the weekend before is not a good time.
We should already be doing something, and then I need to order a sandwich adapter.
We do need to order a sandwich adapter, so we do an oil cooler. Yeah, I think a couple weeks before we're probably gonna go on like a 2-hour drive just to make sure it's all.
Is it 2,000 miles, Richard? I didn't think it was that many. 2,000 for you, but for the normal people that get to Colorado and do it, I think it's 1,000. Yeah, we'll have spare head gaskets. I don't think it's going to matter on this. This motor doesn't make it, even though the new motor doesn't make enough power, and there are kinematics on it, so I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Dude T made a bracket today. It took 6 hours, 2 tries, and he burned his face and finger. That's about how I do things. That's
The green Mustang used to bring to Texas. It's going to be in Texas again in 3 weeks. Never used a SHP Dart 427. No. Yeah, we're going on Rocky. Yeah, we'll have extra head gaskets.
titanium windshield wipers. No, Tony doesn't do titanium windshield wipers. He just takes the windshield wipers off of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might run up to Formosa, but that's only like an hour away. I don't know how well. I mean, it is. We do drive up the Grapevine for that, so that'd be a good test for the mountains. That would actually be a pretty good drive. Or drive up through Tehachapi and drive the 15.
You do need another 6AL box.
I do need another ignition box because this one I think is on its way out. if anybody has a 6AL or 6AL2 or a 6AL2 programmable, I will buy it. Please let me know.
Oh, Death Week is 2,000. Yeah, that's up
Yeah.
and down California.
I don't understand why it drives all the way up to Fresno, but there's no racing going on there. I
The-
was really hoping they would go to Sonoma.
So it has 68,000 miles on that average. Please, yeah, email her Tess Desra, or say it.
Tess_wood at yahoo.com.
We're just going to have fun we don't plan on winning. We just want to make it.
Stick car running in the 7s? That's cool. I don't expect to be anywhere near the top 5 in the stick shift class. I'm really excited for the journey and just pushing myself to do it. I'm really stoked about just the road trip and the sights and the scenery. I'm really big on road trips. It might annoy Tony sometimes because I like to stop everywhere and take pictures, but I'm excited. And we get to do it with friends. Lots of friends that are going to be in the same class as us.
Yeah, exactly. Finishing race week is
if I finish, that will be the biggest accomplishment for me.
He said, shoot me an address, have a spare 6EL. Send it to the store. So yeah, 6AL, as long as it has the rev limiter deal. Because that's how our tack works. Or the shift light. SRC is not going, it's just me and her. Billy and Tommy may make an appearance at XRP for Jake's race and hang out with us.
Oh, I already have trackers for the car and the trailer.
Mabo, this car? No, it's not getting a stock motor.
Who? What?
He said, is it putting a stock motor?
It's going to be a stock block. Stock block 331.
Oh.
12.67 to 1.
Yeah. We are still looking for another standard bore Mexican block.
Yeah, standard bore Mexican block was at 69.70 302.
There's one in Ohio. That's 2 hours from Billy. That's 2 people sent me a message on, so I may go check that one out.
We need to go buy it.
It was $600. It's a
Lots
complete
of
motor.
We have a ton of rechargeable. Ooh, you guys see my new white light one that I'm really excited about. Let me hobble over here around the trailers.
Where's she going?
I'm really excited because I got this thing for $2. The light. Ooh, bright.
Yeah. No, Miss Midnight Maverick. Oh, you could send it on, yeah. If that Instagram would just be Miss Midnight Maverick, but if you're gonna send them on a
Miss_Midnight_Maverick
that's
on
yeah.
Instagram or Facebook.
No, yeah.
We have this guy. We have a bunch of we have the magnet guys, and then we have like the yellow ones that have a little stand on it. We have a ton, and then Tony's got a bunch of headlights too. Tony likes his headlights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matt, we're gonna take the motor out, and this one's just gonna. So this motor's coming out, and it's just gonna chill. It's very, very. This motor really impressed us how fast it is in this car, and
I think I'd rather use this motor in the white Maverick out back. Than
yeah.
You wanted to put the stock short block in it.
Yeah, we can do whatever. You can never have too many lights. No, we're putting a 3. So the motor that came out of the mare, we're using that short block with those cylinder heads. They are trick flow, high port, 240s.
California. A California hurricane is called Hillary, and she's on her way to decimate California. They're actually calling it a hurricane. (1939) was the last time California had a hurricane. That's crazy. Oh, Carrie's here. Trailer lights are not hooked up yet. We need to figure out how to do that. I don't even have blinkers in the car right now because the wiring harness that goes up through the steering column, it needs to be in there and like grounded perfectly in order to have brake lights and tail lights.
We just
and
have to.
blinkers and everything.
Well,
so,
no, the plastic piece inside the column broke.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't work. But we're gonna have to.
So I need a whole. The wiring harness comes with the plastic piece that's in it that goes around and that works the blinkers and all that. So I need to get a new wiring harness for that. I need mirrors. I have no side mirrors on this car.
We'll just order some or take
I
some.
have some upstairs
We
somewhere.
just paint them black
They're
and
brown.
paint them black. She's thought about it, Mike, for sure.
I think about it a lot.
Do we need a horn, Richard?
Try on.
Is that an actual thing? Do we need a horn?
Do we need a horn? Did I get the scooter? The scooter's fixed. We just bent it back and it's fine. It's the scooter came out a lot better than I did in this accident.
We need a horn, so we have to.
We need a horn. Just hook it up to a button.
Yeah.
I don't want buttons.
We can take it out after we're
We
done.
need gauges.
Yeah. We can hook gauges up. That's
We
not
need
that hard.
gauges. You were supposed to text me to remind me to order those. Yeah, I need gauges, a horn, blinkers. Don't need paint. Maybe we can get an award for the most colors on a stick shift car at Rocky Mountain Race Week. Maybe. Yeah, does the air horn in the can, does that work as a horn? Does it count? Can I just stick it out the window and honk at people? Why do you need a horn? That sounds like a silly rule. What? Really? Now, are you reading these?
Yeah, we should get ready to go.
Where are we going?
Well, we have to start to unload that. I want to go get the nitrous bottle so we can go drive the car.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
We're not racing the car tonight. You can't ruin my chance at getting street races.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Nope.
If I go out there tonight and do something, and then I'm like, hey, we'll let her drive it. And then they're like, oh, yeah.
Nope. Is it going to be like a really bad hurricane, or is it just going to be like a little rain and a little wind?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Ratchet straps and all that stuff, yep.
I don't think anybody in California is too worried about it. There are people on the beach in San Diego today.
It's really nice out right now. Is she going to drive?
You want to shift for me so I can drive?
Mm-hmm. There ain't no hurricane. It's gorgeous out right now.
after it rained, which is weird for a desert.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What?
Very small and light motorcycle horn. Beep beep.
It was category 4 last night. I think they downgraded it to a category 3 today. But it's still like Mexico area.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's gonna hit land in Mexico and then come up through San Diego. I don't think it's gonna be a hurricane still by the time it gets to us. I think it's probably just gonna be a tropical storm.
Yeah, Paul, we've had earthquakes. We felt them. Yeah, San Diego's right there. So all those people that are right there on the beachfront property are going to get hit. But we're about 50 miles inland.
It has to be street worthy, but does it need a horn to be street worthy?
I think it's street worthy right now.
Okay, it might not be street worthy right now. It doesn't have any side mirrors. It doesn't. Does it have brake lights right now? I thought they stopped working. Maybe. I don't think central anything gets hurricanes. So yeah, I don't think central Canada has any chance.
Yeah. They're way far.
Yeah, we're about an hour inland from.
Has Richard seen, like, the coast?
Well, he's gonna do Death Week, so he's gonna drive up the coast.
Yeah, he's gonna be
yeah,
here.
He's gonna see it. California compliant for highway, but it's in Colorado. Oh, we have like 17 shifter handles, so I think we're good on that. We have a whole spare shifter as well.
Oh, he said a long time.
Hmm?
Long time, Richard.
Long time.
Richard, we put the, so tell him about the transmission in the car and how you like it.
The base-plated transmission, it's real nice. I haven't got to drive it much because I screwed up my arm and my hand.
You've been moving it really good today.
Right after, yeah, it's. I was straightening it a little bit more. I'm trying to work on getting my arm to go all the way straight. I'm not quite there yet. That's probably about all I got. It starts hurting real bad, and I can lift it, like. I'm almost there. I'm getting. When it first happened, I couldn't lift my arm at all.
We'll be in Ohio September 3rd and 4th for a day and a half, and then it's a bee.
It's also a big bee.
These new lights are good.
Yeah, they're really good. It's really bright in here. Hi, DJ. Are you sure you want a hi? You don't want a hello? Oh, you get a hi.
Why don't you give the standard car girl peace sign? Hi.
Oh, get out of here.
Hi.
Tony has been on this car girl kick. I'm gonna make him a car girl.
No. Quote unquote car girl.
Yeah, you like your car girls?
No,
You
I
like
don't.
them?
I have a very, very bad problem with girls that, oh, I'm a car girl. And then they take 29 pictures in front of their car asking you what's the best day of the week, what's your favorite ice cream. And they don't do shit with their cars. And then they take pictures. Look at my sponsor
You're
with a
hater.
peace sign.
You're
No.
such a hater.
And then
Let those girls do whatever makes them happy.
doing a
It's
down,
their life.
no, doing a downshift
It
from
doesn't-
4th to 2nd is not any kind of skill.
it-
I'm sorry.
It doesn't affect your life in any way at all.
So 280Zs are the ultimate street race car. And
280, you mean 240? 240?
240, yeah, 240s and all that, or the ultimate street race car till about 10 seconds.
Yeah, until they go faster than 10s.
Then as soon as they go faster than 10s, they're just
Yeah, seeing Kevin's car the other day, that was intense. I don't ever want to be in a car that moves around that much. That's scary.
yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, I didn't get to actually like make a pass. So we changed the transmission from the TKX to the TKO 500 base plated awesomeness. Like 2 nights before we flew to Ohio the last time. And that night we took it down the street and it wasn't 100%. The throwout bearing was going out because it's a hydraulic throwout bearing and it's not the greatest when it's going out. We couldn't get it to disengage, so it was a whole mess. It'll be in a video soon. But we just took it down the street from the house and just from a roll in first gear, I like punched it, did second and third gear, and it was the coolest thing. I've never shifted that fast, and it was like my first time driving with this train, so I'm sure I'll improve a lot driving with it more. But then we went to Ohio and then I broke everything and now I can't drive it. So I wanted to go out today and try to make a hit with Tony shifting for me, because I think that would be pretty fun. I'll do the pedals, you do the shifting, since I don't have a right arm.
Fun.
I'll just wrap my foot up real good so I can fit it in there.
Well, we've been on for quite a while, so anybody else have any questions or?
We're not dissing on 240s. Why would we diss on 240s?
No.
They're awesome cars.
Yeah.
They're really cool. But when you start going fast with them things, they're like, they're not, their dimensions aren't really adequate.
They're excellent.
They're great for street racing with, the front being so far front and
The back being so far back.
Sitting on the rear tire when you're sitting in the front seat. That's cool for street racing, but when you start going really fast with them, they get a little wiggly.
Mike Vaughn's asking about your race car, the real race car.
Do you have any idea when the new, I lost it, new Maverick race car will be done?
Shade Tree Motorsports, $20. What?
We got $20 towards the Race Week trailer fund. That's gonna go towards buying metal on Monday. That's exciting.
I can't afford a Super right now.
The Maverick hasn't been started just yet. I've been collecting parts. I have a motor for it, which I'm not going to tell anybody about until the car is ready, and I'm really excited about that part of it. It's going to be pro-charged. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't care if a turbo car is going 500 miles an hour faster than all the pro-charger cars. I like my big old crank-driven small block boards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying small block Ford based. Just going a little bit bigger. Just tiny bit. What kind of fuel pump? So in this car we have an A1000 that's a drop-in. Goes in the tank. Actually, I need to get a spare fuel pump for race week just in case.
Which
this fuel pump has been in here for a couple years and it's worked great through a lot of driving. But I am going to get a spare A1000 just in case. I don't want to be put out just because we don't have a fuel pump. The hurricane's looking like nothing. There's nothing going on outside. Jeez, there's a lot of comments all of a sudden.
Jeremy, would you still recommend a TKX for what
First
application?
aid kit and a bottle of ibuprofen. Yeah, I need to take that everywhere I go. What's going on?
We do have a spare fuel filter. I gotta find it because
Would
there
I
was.
still recommend? Yeah, I absolutely still recommend a TKX. We didn't take the TKX because there was anything wrong with it. The only reason we took it out is because we already have this base plated transmission that was in the white car. We put a TKX in the white car, but now we're gonna face plate a TKX to put in the white car, and now I have the face plated TKO 500 in this car. We have the TKX that I took out of my car. We're gonna keep it as a spare for this thing for race week. I think it'd be cool to eventually get that one face plated as well for this car. I think a face plated TKX is gonna be one of the strongest, fastest shifting H pattern transmissions out there.
And what we'll do is help Tremec and Liberty promote those because they're both gonna be. This one's Liberty face plated, but the white car is gonna be a Liberty face plated TKX. But they only have done a couple of them, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot of TKXs that have been face plated, but I mean, I think it's a really strong transmission. You had the same face plated transmission that's in my car was in the white car, and you blew third gear out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you've put a lot more power and a lot more oomph into your shifts on that TKX, and it's taken it. It didn't take the synchros didn't take Billy's driving his 8,000 RPM launches, but TKX has definitely taken a lot of abuse. I think it's definitely a stronger transmission, but face plated transmission is faster to shift.
Mike Jorner asked, would you use a Godzilla engine?
I do have a plan to build a Godzilla car. We actually just picked it up last Sunday. Picked up a car, which we have a lot of plans to build cars that we have, but we've been on hold building a shop for 2 years now. We're trying to do it the right way. A lot of people out here just build shops without getting permits because it's so hard to get a permit in Southern California, especially LA County. And we've been trying to do it the correct way, and it's been 2 years now. We've had the shop delivered for probably 6 months now, but we're still trying to get through the city to get our permits. We got through LA County Fire finally last week. So I turned in all of our fire plans that were approved to the city. So now we're waiting for the city to approve the rest of the plans, and then we can start doing concrete and then building. Once we have that, I think getting all of our projects done will be a lot easier. We're not working out of this one garage that we have to play musical chairs with our cars and trailers. And
Yeah, Richard, that's I talked to Brad at Liberty about it, and I thought it had been 9. We're trying. So far the fastest, I think Danny Neo Mustang, he's been 974 or something with his TKX, which is the fastest TKX right now, and we're trying to go faster than that in the white car, which it shouldn't be hard. But I don't know who has the fastest TKX right now, but Danny, it may be Danny.
gosh, it's going too fast. Vandermeer's closing? I didn't know that. I've never been to Vandermeer. I've always wanted to go. We got 2 people from Australia in here now. Shift fork will bend easily if you pull too hard, forcing it in. I don't have a shift fork on this car. I wish I did, honestly.
Shift fork? What do you mean?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
but they're
the clutch fork. Never mind. Shift fork, yes.
Yeah, the TKXs are bronze. I don't know. I think they're bronze in here too.
Huh?
This has a bronze shift fork. They don't bend. Does Trash Panda have leaf springs? Yes.
Tom Stark has a TKX face plated in his 4,200 pound wagon. That's the person who's got the one that he does race week.
Yeah.
He's been 10:07. I thought he went 9 something.
I thought he did
I thought
too.
he went like 9:30s. So is Danny the fastest
It might be.
TKX so far then? I'm gonna have to whoop his butt.
Answered.
Oh, he moved it over to his Mustang and went 9.3s. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, he's the quickest then. Driving a faceplated trans on the street isn't too bad. It's just, it clunks. It definitely clunks unless you double clutch it. But that takes a while.
But
It just sounds
with
like you're shifting really slow.
with that, it just depends. Would I put a faceplated trans in a 1250 car? No. But something that's going to go nines and be raced against people, I would definitely consider it.
Yeah, this car definitely has potential to go 9s. The way it sits, not even with the new motor, but it's
Explain what faceplating is to Greg.
it's taken you have a bunch of little guys in there that like
Synchros?
they're called synchros, and they like they like to break off, and then you can't get it into gear at all, like the car, the white car that we have in Ohio. That's what just happened to it. So instead of them like meshing and sucking the things together, I'm so bad at explaining things. You have big hunks of metal now. Face plating is big hunks of metal that just slam together.
Well, big
really
hunks
easy.
compared to the other stuff.
Yeah, big hunks of metal that slam together instead of little guys that go, that like catch each other. If I'm explaining that correctly. Neo Mustangs has a really great video on the difference between synchros and face plating. He also goes over the ways to drive them and how you can downshift a face-plated trans.
Is it? I'll show him a gear.
Yeah, it's hard to. It's a bunch of hunks of metal instead of the little dudes that. Marley, did you get that firework? Are you a tough puppy dog? Did you tell him off? Here? You okay?
That's a face-plated third gear. So instead of a bunch of synchros around her, they put it in a lathe and take them all off, and then they weld these tabs on, and these tabs go into gear, the next gear, way easier than having synchros. Yeah, the sliders work really well. They're not on this car yet. They may be in the future, but this car works really good the way it is. So we haven't gotten that. The new SRC. The new SRC shop is going up not as we speak, but it's there.
Yeah, they started planning their shop a year and a half after we started planning ours, and theirs is already going up, and we're still waiting for the city. It's fantastic.
Oh, Greg, the little dog has been put down, unfortunately, which we have a video on that too. Our little Jello didn't make it. Yes, Richard. Synchro slow the gear down and engage. Faceplated gears don't come to slow down. The gears just go in and just makes noise, but it's sweet at the track. That's right.
It's really loud, and if you have a broken hand and a damaged elbow, and you try and pull it into gear, that like clunk, you'll feel it through your arm really well. Ask me how I know. Little puppy dog. How come we're not building the motor tonight? We don't have it all. The short block is at Jason Pettis's. We're actually going to go there next weekend. And we're going to put these heads. Did that scare you, Marley? We're going to put those heads on it. We have new intake, new cam, new heads.
Trick flow art intake.
I'm actually really excited about all
It
that.
should make some good power.
I might be good to drive like next week. We'll see. I can almost get it straight.
Jimmy don't message me back. He's at XRP tonight.
Is that XRP?
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite track. XRP is the nicest track I've ever been to.
Well, it depends. If we're trying to go radial racing, that's the best track. If we're going no prep racing, I mean, we have fun at all those little.
Okay, I think KD might be the best no prep track. I mean, that we've been to. We've been to what?
Well, Yellow Belly, come on.
Oh, Yellow Belly too. Yeah. But I don't know. I just like the feel of KD. Just the people. And I mean the grass pits aren't my favorite, but it's a backwoods track. I like just the terrible surface makes me happy. And the hill, obviously, makes it exciting.
Mm-hmm.
My foot, I have to be in the boot for another 2.5 weeks. I go back to the doctor for my hand and my elbow this Wednesday. I don't know. They haven't given me a time frame on that. I guess I get x-rays done again on Wednesday and we'll see how things are healing up. I don't know how my hand's going to heal up because there's like little bone pieces floating around in my hand. I feel like they should like go in there with some tweezers and pick them out, but I'm not a doctor, so I don't know.
ATM carbs, yes. In fact, part of the carburetor that is on the white car is ATM. Bill has a really good relationship with ATM. They build a really good carb. That's what we run out there. Out here, it made more sense to run FST. So we have a FST, which that is a FST carb on there from Ken at FST. Really smart guy, and they're local to us. Well, they're an hour away, so it made more sense to use them out here than ATM. Yeah,
we're not using FST because we don't like ATM. ATM is great, but FST is great also, and they're just local to us. So I'd rather use FST while we're out here. My lower leg is not swollen. It was.
Yeah, I need a wrapper and bubble wrap.
You do. I need a bubble.
Next time she builds her fast car, I need to put that foam shit in it that was in Demolition Man.
CSU on the mirror, yes. Yeah, all blow-throughs will always be CSU. Kevin does an awesome blow-through carb.
No, we're not doing a dry sump. It's a wet sump pan, but we're going to do a sandwich adapter and have a oil cooler for it because the motor is half filled.
I forgot about that. Yeah. We're going to take the shroud off of my radiator and see if we can just mount the fan to the radiator because it's having some overheating issues. Just driving at night, it's been having some overheating issues, which doesn't make sense because the car used to run really cool. Where we're gonna put, we had the Mazir pump sent out to see if there's anything wrong with it. There wasn't. They upgraded the pump.
I wonder if the other pump spun. I wonder if the water pump that's on there is supposed to spin a different way.
Are we spinning our water pump backwards?
I think this motor spins backwards.
This motor spins backwards compared to the one.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Just put a different radiator on.
Okay, fine. Say hello to Brazil. Hi, Brazil. Brazil has a lot of really cool Mavericks, and I really want to go there one day. What happened?
Dry sump. Wet sump, I don't know. It just depends on the horsepower and what you're doing and what kind of oil pan you want.
My lower leg isn't swollen. I have a boot on, so maybe that's what you were looking at. It definitely looks bigger than the other lake because there's a large boot on it. I have a list. I have a huge list of a bunch of stuff. Oh, good night, Richard.
Good night.
We need to go get some mattress.
Yeah. Okay. Peace out, everyone. Any questions? Any last things? Showed them the new.
This video is going to be posted probably on the channel. I think that's what YouTube does. So if anybody has any advice or questions or anything, put it in the comments. It's definitely, I could definitely use all the advice.
How do you get their cars to pass smog in California? We register them in Arizona.
We have a place in Arizona where we keep some of our cars, so we register them out there. We should have registered the boat out there because that's where the boat lived. But the boat's gone now, so.
All right.
And the way I get cars to pass smog check in California is they're all pre-74.
They're all old junkers.
I like my old junk that doesn't need to be smogged. Or diesels, 97 diesel.
What's your go-to budget 5.0 build?
Go-to budget 5.0 build would be, I don't know, probably stock short block with some twisted wedge heads.
Yeah.
Throw
Stage 2 or 3 cam.
throw a
Some.
Craigslist blower on it and some nitrous.
Yeah.
Go
So
540.
with a stock short block, stage 1 cam and trick flow 170s and an S trim, she went 970s. Oh, he's out. She went 979 at 140, and it was still a street car. She still drove it around town. It had a C4 in it.
It wasn't just a street car, it was a daily. I drove it to work every day.
Yeah, so that was it was on like 16 or 18 pounds of boost to do that.
AC blow through.
Yeah.
No intercooler. I was cheap. Marley, the firework is gone. You scared it away. Why are there so many fireworks? Are we coming up to a holiday?
Oh, it's just the people around. A kind of funny question. Are you going to billet blocks anytime soon?
Nope.
No comment. James, no, we haven't talked to Alex Taylor about it.
About what?
Drag week.
Oh, about drag week? She's busy. She's got a lot going on. And I'd be nervous to talk to her. Good puppy dog. I've never done drag week. I've never done any type of drag and drive. This is going to be my first one. So race week, Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0, first one ever. I'm going to do it. I'm going to accomplish it. And I just hope to finish it and make it past on the last day. That's it. I'll probably cry if we run into a problem that prevents me from going on to the next.
I'm always down to drive a stick shift.
I would like to do sick week, but seeing as how we're in California and that's like a 50-hour drive to Florida, that might be a little far.
If you were building any kind of transmission, I would just skip right over C4s and go right to a power glide. The amount of money you can have to put into a C4 to make it strong enough to hold, you could put half as much into a glide and it would be just fine.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go do some street racing in a hurricane.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready?
Thanks, Joe. You got to check your Facebook.
He said he's gonna message tomorrow.
He said he already sent them.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well,
So
you're on my phone.
yeah.
I'm on your phone. You're on my phone.
Okay.
Gotta check it.
All right, we're out. So thank you, Trick Flow. Thank you, Pro Charger. Thank you for the nitrous. Thank you for titanium valve springs. Thank
Are you
you.
saying the street racer
Thank you,
is so much
Vibrant.
for
Yeah. Thank you, Vibrant. Thank you for everybody.
Hanlon, TBM,
Yeah.
Roger, Team Z.
Team Z most of all.
Addiction Motorsports, Vibrant, Red Horse.
Thank you
to
for
everybody.
everyone.
TI64 for your titanium.
Yeah.
All your titanium hardware, TI64.com.
Oh, the new shop still have a loft living area like described. Yep. We're gonna have a living area upstairs.
We're probably actually going to move into the shop, just do like a temporary living space in the shop while we build the loft, just because we're excited to get in there. And we can live with our race cars.
Yeah.
And we'll live in there and build the shop while we're doing that.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, we'll do a lot of videos probably on the shop and the building of the loft and building the shop and all that. I did do some video of just clearing out the backyard in that area, so that'll probably go into the first video of the build. Pouring the concrete, I'm so excited to just get started.
Get concrete, less dirt in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. TBM, Strange, thank you.
Oh, Strange.
Thank you.
ACT.
All the Stick Shift brothers. Thank you, Andrew Hanlon and Neo and all the.
If you want a better description on the difference between a faceplated and a synchro trans, go to Neo Mustangs. He has a really good video on it. I think the video is titled something like Street Driving a Faceplated Transmission, but he shows you like the internal parts of the two and how they're different, like right next to each other. So if you want to see that information, Neo Mustangs. He's a lot better at explaining things than I am. Yeah, we're going to go street racing, so I'll see you guys when we're back.
Yeah, because we race.